Hello guys, I hope you're doing quite well on this beautiful Sunday. Guys, there is this thing that caught my mind, and I'm gonna be talking about one of the most sensitive issues regarding the LGBTQI community. I hope I said that right, because I don't want to sound like I'm being disrespectful to anyone. And if during my conversation I say anything that is upsetting, kindly bear with me. But I'll do my best to respect every single person that I'll be talking about in this video. But before we go on to everything else, guys, can you please click the subscribe button and give me the thumbs up? But Dwyane Wade, who is like a former basketball player, has been honored with a presidential award at the NAACP Image Awards for his and his wife philanthropic work and vocal support of the LGBTQI community. This comes after their daughter, who was born male, now legally issued legally issued a name, an official name, and gender assignment change in court last Friday. Now her name will officially be Zaya, even though her family members have been calling her Zaya for some time now, for little over 2 years, I would assume, and they have been vocal about the whole thing, and supported her transition throughout. So the thing here is, there are people who feel like this young woman who is like still a teenager, is too young to be going through the transition, and people think maybe they could have waited a little bit while. One of the people who opposed this whole thing was the mother, the biological mother. For those of you who don't know, Gabriel Union, the actor who is married to Dwyane Wade, is not the biological mother of Zaya Wade, but she has assumed that role like with all her heart. She has been very supportive to that little girl, and shown her a lot of love. Gabriel has her own daughter who is still a very much infant. So now, when they got married, obviously the families merged and stuff like that. But anyway, but I was touched by what Dwyane said, because this is a father who seems to kind of be really aware of what he's doing, and for the first time, because when they were accepting the award, both Gabriel and Dwyane Wade said a speech, and at length actually, and tried and showed that they're very much aware of what people are saying, and they will not tolerate that. And Dwyane said, as your father, all I've wanted to do was get it right. I've sat back and watched how gracefully you've taken on a public scrutiny, And even though it's not easy, I watched you walk out of that house every morning as yourself. I admire how you've handled the ignorance in our world. I admire that you face every day. To say that your village is proud of you is an understatement. That's like pretty much what he said. And also Gabriel had something also to say. And she was also very supportive of the little girl. Um, and she said something like, let's just name a couple hard truth. First, the intersection of black rights and the rest of the LGBTQIA transgender non-conforming people continues to be rough. That's a huge understatement. Even as we demand equality at the top of our lands, we consistently failed to extend our advocacy to protect some of our most vulnerable among us. Black trans people are being targeted, terrorized, and hunted in this country every day, everywhere, and there's really a whisper about it. So basically, that's what the two parents have said. And we learned that their little girl, Zaya, has officially been granted the legality to use her female gender, and also to change her name to Zaya, because all along. But anyway, guys, tell me what you think in the comment section, because I am not a part of this community, and I understand that some of the things that I may say, because this is like an issue, this is it in my mind, this is equivalent to the issue of blacks versus whites. Correct me, guys, if I'm wrong, but this is how I look at it, because I believe we cannot understand what that little girl is going through unless we are in her shoes, unless we're in that family's shoes, and they have to deal with her every single day, and understand what is going, what she looks, how she looks at the world.